All right, class, so today we are starting a new book. This book is called Wind and Water Change Earth. We are going to be working on a new story called Tornadoes. But before we begin with tornadoes, we're going to look at some vocabulary words that I found inside that I think we should discuss before, okay? First word is unpredictable. Go ahead and write it. Predictable is to behave in a way that is not predictable, okay? Write it. I'm going to place this word in a sentence for you, okay? So in a sentence, you do not have to write the word sentence, obviously. The weather can be unpredictable at times. The weather pattern is always changing, therefore we can say, especially in Florida, that the weather can be unpredictable. We don't know day to day how the weather is going to change or how the climate is going to change, okay? So if I wanted to have a synonym for this word, meaning another word that's exactly the same as this word or very close to it, would be uncertain. Uncertain. Unpredictable can also mean uncertain. If I were to have an antonym for this word, it would be reliable or certain. I know what's going to happen. It's reliable. It always happens, but the weather is not reliable. It's the complete opposite. We're unsure of what's going to happen, okay? Write it. Next word is forms. Write it. F-O-R-M-S. Forms. To form something is to bring something together or to create something, okay? Write it. A synonym for form would be to establish something. An antonym would be the opposite of form, would be to dissolve something or break it down, okay? Got it? In a sentence for forms, I could say a tornado forms from a large thunderstorm. Got it? It's going to be rises. I'm going to define it. Rises is a verb. To rise means to move upward. If it's rising, it's going up, okay? If I had a synonym for this word, it would be to spring. As if you spring up. If I had an antonym for this word, it would be like to sit down, okay? That'd be the opposite. So if we had a sentence for this word, it would be the sun rises in the east. each morning. Got it? Our last word is going to be basement. Basement is a noun because it is a place. The basement is the part of a building that is below the ground. We don't really have too many basements in Florida. We have it like in states like New York, they have a basement. Here in Florida, because of the floods that we get, we don't have basements in our houses, okay? It is the part that will be below your house. Synonym for basement would be like the cellar, which again, we don't really have here in Florida, in places like Kansas. And the opposite of a basement would be like the top floor of a building, because the basement is below. So if we had to do a sentence for basement, hiding in your basement is best for a tornado. Got it? These are the words that we're going to come across. These are our vocabulary words that I wanted to point out to you before we even began the text, so you would know what they mean ahead of time, okay?